Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. First of all, thank you so much for showing so much love in my previous videos. So today we are going to learn how to use watercolor brush in Procreate. So at first we will be exploring different brushes here. You can see on the screen how different brushes yet similar type of watercolor brushes give those various effects. I would like to advise you one thing guys, that whenever you start drawing anything on Procreate, first explore different brushes that are free on Procreate. By doing so, you will find exactly the type of brush you want to go further with. Also, you can edit those brushes to fit your expectations at least, because clearly your boyfriend would never. Okay, jokes apart. So now we will add new layer and start sketching the outline. I am using 6B pencil. We don't have to make very clear sketch, just light hands and a rough outline to start with. So next I will be using watercolor brush and do some editing on the existing brush to make it watery and flowing like watercolor. As you know how watercolor works on paper, in the same way. How the brush is giving watery effect as a real watercolor does. I am doing it with very light hands, giving minimum pressure for the base. You can gradually choose the darker color for coating, because obviously when we use watercolor on paper, we do the same thing for adding shades. We coat over one shade. In the same way we will be doing here also. I am choosing different shades of color to give that uneven tone to the image. Always make a new layer where you can edit things later. As you know, shading is the most important part to give your image the real effect. So I'll be doing that using different shades of colors, and I'll be keeping the opacity low for the coating to show, because if I'll keep the opacity 100%, it will hide the layer below. Later in this video, I will also tell you how to highlight your image easily without using the brush. For darker lines, I am choosing ink bleed brush for similar effect. Now, for drawing perfect and solid lines, I will use Studio Pen. I am using this brush because eyes must be bright and shiny instead of flimsy and flowy. If you want, you can pause the video in between and follow along. I am using gouge brush as it gives really good effect without destroying the base color. Key of getting good results is always trust the process. Now I'll be giving some light effects and spots. For completing the eyes, I am using brush pen. Using different brushes to add the shades. If you are finding the lines very hard and too much visible, you can erase the outlines by keeping the opacity of eraser low for minimum effect. It will give the lines a broken effect and therefore it will look natural. This is why I say that always make a new layer for easy editing, because when you will be erasing, only the strokes will be erased and not your artwork. Now I'll be doing the background by using stroke bay. See how flowy it is? After that I will give few different colored spots on the background to make it look originally as it is watercolored. Now for highlighting, select the layer in which you want to highlight and then click on selection and select the parts you want to highlight. If you have color fill turned on, turn that off. Now go to adjustments and edit the saturation and brightness of the selected portion accordingly. And here we are done. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.